ॐ एकदन्ताय विद्महे वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो दन्तिः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवागुंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः। स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरिः ॐ। या देवी स्तूयते नित्यं विबुधैर्वेदपारगैः सा मे वसतु जिह्वाग्रे ब्रह्मरूपा सरस्वती। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। निर्जनं नित्यमनन्तरूपं भक्तानुकम्पाधृतविग्रहं वै ईशावतारं परमेशमीड्यं तं रामकृष्णं शिरसा नमामि। यथाग्नेर्दाहिका शक्तिः रामकृष्णे स्थिता हिय सर्वविद्यास्वरूपान्तां शारदां प्रणमाम्यहम्। विवेकजानन्दनिमग्नचित्तं विवेकदानैकविनोदशीलं विवेकभासाकमनीयकान्तिं विवेकिनं तम् अहं नमामि। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे तुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयप्रदीपः अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। अध्यासं पुरस्कृत्य एव सर्वे प्रमाणप्रमेय व्यवहाराः लौकिकाः वैदिकाश्च प्रवृत्ताः सर्वाणि च शास्त्राणि विधिप्रतिषेध मोक्षपराणि च। Bhagavan Shankaracharya is trying to explain that Adhyasa is the cause for all type of sufferings in our human life. What causes Adhyasa, you will explain later. What is Adhyasa, we already seen. Atasmin tad buddhihi or Satyanrita Mithuni Karanam. Combination of Satya Amsham and Mithya Amsham is called Adhyasaha. Atasmin tad buddhihi, not Tasmin tad buddhihi. Tasmin tad buddhihi means seeing it as it is. As it is, seeing is called jnana. Seeing it as it is not is called error, adhyasaha, superimposition. Here Acharya's contention is, without this superimposition, without this atma anatma adhyasaha, without this combination of atma, the consciousness, and the anatma body mind complex, no vyavahara is possible. Because of this error only, considering oneself as connected with jadam makes a person to consider himself with dehabhimana. Without dehabhimana, there is no possibility of pramadritvam, no worship. Without no worship, there is no possibility of kartrutvam, doership. Without being karta, there is no possibility of bhoktrutvam, being the enjoyer. And without being karta, there is no possibility of karma also. Action is not possible. And once the person becomes the actor, naturally he becomes the enjoyer, and the enjoyment, the phalam will be according to the action. So punyam papa phalam makes a person to be happy or to be unhappy. So all these activities are caused by one simple error, considering oneself associated with anatma. There is no problem in transacting with anatma, but the transaction should be subject-object transaction. Whereas here, because of adhyasa, the object becomes the subject. My Acharya Swami used to give one small example. You ask any person who wears spectacle, what you see? He will tell every blessed thing in the creation in front of him. I see this, I see that, I see you, I see tables, I see. But he will never tell, I see my spectacle. Spectacle is the upakaranam. The eyes see only the upakaranam. Through upakaranam, it sees any other thing. And eyes also cannot see without the mind. So eyes become bahya karanam. Eyes become bahya karanam, mind become antak karanam. So three karanams are there. Antak karanam, the mind, bahya karanam, the eyes, and upakaranam, the spectacle. Atma, the first person singular, sees the mind also, eyes also, and spectacle also. Suppose if anybody asks, what do you see? What should be the answer? I see my mind first. Then through the mind I see eyes. And through the mind and eyes I see spectacle. And through the mind, eyes and spectacle I see the world. This must be the answer. This must be the answer. If you tell this answer, people will consider you as something wrong. But Acharya says, when you don't tell this answer only, something wrong. You see the perception, drishti kona of Vedanta Shastra. It makes just U-turn. Whatever activity you are doing and claiming to be a great person, intelligent, what you call achiever, enjoyer, having big position, all these are all because of your idhyasa. What an assertion. So nothing grand you can claim about yourself as long as you claim yourself as connected with the anatma. You understand now? So the spectacle becomes first person singular I. Actually it is an object. If you remove the spectacle, it becomes an object. And if you keep it in front of your eyes and say, through spectacle only I can see. Where is my spectacle? Where is my spectacle? I am not able to read. When you say, that means what? Through spectacle instrument you are doing that seeing activity. But when you say, I see everything other than the spectacle, then completely you are lost with the error. Therefore only a person does all vyavaharas because of this adhyasam only. Okay, Swami, you are telling I, the consciousness, is not connected with any of these things. What is the proof? Who told that Atma is not connected with any of these things? If it is not connected with any of these things, Why it is there very naturally with all? Even animal consider that it is body. And you say, considering oneself as body, considering oneself as mind, considering oneself as sense organ is error, you say. So what is the proof for this adhyasa? When we ask, Acharya says, Shastram is the proof. Shastram is the proof. Because you can talk about the Atma only if you have Shastra Pramana. You cannot talk about consciousness without Shastra Pramanam. Because all other Pramanams, Pratyaksham, Anumanam, Arthapatti, Upalabdhi, Anupalabdhi, Sakshi Pratyaksham, all talk about only the attributes. Nothing talk about the substance. To know about the substance, there is only one way. Shastram is the Pramanam. In Shastram, we come across certain statements. Based on those statements about an individual, we derive conclusions. We postulate, we presume. So what are all those revelations in the Shastram about the Atma? Last class, I quoted some of the mantras. Hanta chenmanyate hantum hata chenmanyate hatam ubhau tau na vijanito nayagam hanti na hanyate. One who considers himself as the killer and one who considers that he is going to be killed, both are ignorant. This is the assertion. Nayagam hanti na hanyate. Ayam atma na hanti na hanyate. Cannot be killed. So when you say that I am going to be killed, I am going to kill, both kartrutvam and bhoktrutvam becomes error. Na jayate mriyate va vipaschite nayam kutachinna babhuva kaschite ajo nitya shashvatoyam purano na hanyate hanyamane sharire. Hanyamane sharire na hanyate ayam atma. When body is dying, Atma doesn't die. But you say, I am dying. I was in deathbed, Swamiji. Devotees come and tell. I was in deathbed. Somehow by Guru Maharaj grace, I was saved. Well, telling also you are in deathbed only. As long as ignorance is there, Marana Bhayam is inevitable. But what is the reality about yourself? Na hanyate hanyamane sharire api na hanyate ayam atma ajaha nityaha shashvataha puranaha. Unborn, ever existing, nityaha shashvataha, eternal. Puranaha, pura api navaha. So, there is no birth at all, there is no death at all for the individual. He exists, that's all. I am. That is the definition about yourself, but you add something with I am. You add something. If you don't add something and stop with I am, people consider you as mad. I am, when you say, what? You are what? I am. What you want to tell? Please tell. I am. Then family members will start thinking, gone. Acharya says, if you add something with I am, you are already gone. That is what patients consider doctor as patient. Doctor knows patient as patient. There is a consideration, here is a knowledge. Which will prove who is right? Shastra says, if you have knowledge, there is no need for suffering. Why you will suffer? Tarati shokam atmavit. If you have shokam, you try to understand that you don't have this knowledge. Ashocha nanvashochastvam prajnavadamcha bhashase gatasu nagadansumcha na anushocanti panditaha. Panditaha na anushocanti. Therefore, Shastra here quotes, you are neither the karta nor the bhokta, nor you have any beginning nor you are going to have any end. Not even you are a knower. Na anta prajnaha na bahish prajnaha na ubhayada prajnaha na prajnanahanaha na prajnaha na aprajnaha. Neither you are a knower in waking state, nor you are a knower in dream state, nor you are a knower in sleep state. Nor you are a knower in between state also. Now, ubhayada prajnaha. So, very knowerhood is told as the error. That is what Shastra Acharya says, Sarve Vyavaharaha. Pramana Prameya Vyavaharaha. Pramana Prameya Vyavahara means Jnana Vyavahara. That also, whether it is Laukikaha or Vaidikaha, Adhyasam Puraskrityeva Pravrittaha. Unless you qualify yourself as an idiot, you cannot even attempt to know. Correct? So, the very attempt to know is a proof for your idiocy. How logical it is. See? So, your pramadritvam is negated, your kartrutvam is negated, your bhoktrutvam is negated. What about your parichinnatvam being located in one place? I am in Viluppuram, I am in Bangalore, I am in Delhi. When you say, what do you mean? You are not any other place other than the place mentioned by you. But Shastra says you are sarvagataha. Asino duram vrajati shayano yati sarvataha. You are sarvagataha. But what you consider? You are parichinnaha. Then what about when you associate with others and consider and introduce your family members? They are close family members. They are distant relatives. He is my friend. He is like that. When you introduce, you associate with people, that Sangama also is the proof for your Adhyasa. Knowledge pursuit is the proof for your Adhyasa. Action is the proof for your Adhyasa. Getting enjoyment is the proof for your Adhyasa. Being located in one place is called Adhyasa. What about your association with others? That also is Asangoyam Ayam Purushaha. Ayam Purushaha Asangaha. Paramarthika Satyam you are, but you are connecting yourself with Vyavahara Satyam, which are subject to arrival and depart. First Sangam happens with whom you know? With Sukshma Sharira. First Sangam. The Jiva, the Atma connect oneself with mind. That is the first Sangam. And through mind, it spreads its tentacles to Indriyas. Through Indriyas, body, prana. Then through prana and body, external world. That's what Acharya here says. Adhyasa nama atasmin tadbuddhihi iti avochama tadyatha putra bharyadishu vikaleshu sakaleshu va ahameva vikalaha sakalaha va iti bahya dharman adhyasyati. Shankaracharya comes from outside. Grass to subtle, that is the teaching method. The very fact that you are transacting with the external world is possible because of Adhyasa with your body, sense organ and mind. And the association with the body, sense organ and mind also is called Adhyasa. So he says, Tatha deha dharman stuloham krishoham gauroham tishtami gacchami langayami chaiti. First bahya dharma, then deha dharma. Then third one is Tatha indriya dharma. Third level of Adhyasa. Mukaha, kanaha, klivaha, badiraha, andaha, ahamiti. Ahamiti. That's what. Deha is mukaha, you tell. No problem. My body doesn't have seeing capacity. But what you say? I am blind. So third level of Adhyasa from outside. Tata antakarana dharman, kama sankalpa vichikitsa adhyavasayati. Decision, willpower. You can do. You are the creator of your destination. All these are all Nothing but error. Neither you can do anything, nor you need to do anything. You exist. See, the level of Shastra Pramanam, the level of Shastra's expectation towards humanity is, see, it wants to keep us at the topmost of the entire creation. And what the human being does? It wants to live at the bottommost of the creation. Even after gaining human body and mind, people live like animals. Acharya gets pain. Arey, what is your status? You are above the Ishvara. Just to dissociate yourself with these external things. It is not a painful thing at all. It is very natural for you, it will be. And in daily, in sleep, you are disassociating yourself with all these external things. You dissociate yourself with body. Tatra mata amata bhavati, pita apita, stenaha astenaha, chandalaha achandalaha. You don't sleep as mother or father. Dissociated yourself from your body, from your mind, from all your vasanas, from all your problems. But still you existed. That's why you could say, I slept well. Suppose if you died in sleep, you cannot say now, after getting up, I slept well. Sukham asvapsam, na kinjit avedisham. Na kinjit avedisham, he says, I don't know anything what happened in my sleep, but he knows that nothing happened in that sleep. I don't know anything what happened in the sleep, he says. That is the proof for what? I know that I don't know anything what happened in the sleep. That is a knowledge. So you are jnana swarupaha, not jnata. You are not in nowhere. You are not an actor. You are not an enjoyer. You are not an associate. So here Acharya says, evam aham pratyayinam asesha swaprachara sakshini. There is no need for proving its existence. You exist, you know that. You can be the witness of all happenings. Pratyagatmanam adhyasya tamcha pratyagatmanam sarvasakshinam tad viparyayena antakaranadishu adhyasyati. Evam ayam anadihi anantaha naisargikaha adhyasaha mithya pratyaya rupaha sarva kartrutva bhoktrutva sarvaloga pratyakshaha. Who has caused it? Anadi anantaha mithya pratyaya rupa. I cannot tell when this error started in you, but I can tell that it is error. So Acharya says, all our transaction, all our opinion about ourselves is nothing but erroneous notion. Manushyaha adhyasavantaha vyavaharatvat pashwadibhischa avisheshat. Like animal consider oneself as body, human being also consider oneself as body. Therefore, the very vyavahara is the proof for adhyasa. Because Purva Pakshi, the doubter asked, what is the proof for adhyasa? Are vyavahara is the proof. How vyavahara can be the proof? Shastra Pramanam is there. According to Shastram, I is equal to akarta, apramata, abhokta, asamsari, aparichinnaha, akhandaha. I hope you try to understand the meaning of these words. You remove a, then you get the meaning. Karta means doer. Akarta means non-doer. Bhokta means enjoyer. Abhokta means non-enjoyer. So like that, there is no possibility of samsara in you in reality. Nobody can bind you. If you have to be bound, there must be second entity to bind you. Na? Why, Swami? There are so many things are there in front of me. Second, That seeing so many things also is Adhyasa. Atma Bahutvam. There is someone Ishvara, he is having Maya Shakti. Through Maya Shakti, he is binding all the jivas. All nonsense. All stories. Accepting your condition when you arrive to Shastra Guru, when you come cryingly, so he cannot say all nonsense. So he accepts your cry and makes you to sit down. Yes. And he acts as though he is sympathizing with you. Yes, lot of problem. Anityam asukam lokam. Anityam asukam lokam is a statement accepting your idiocy, not in reality. Lokam, there is no lokam at all. Where is the question of whether it is nityam or anityam? Now you understand the level of Shastram. So slowly it takes you to your real glory. So there is no possibility of anekatvam. Bahutva, Atma Bahutvam, everybody says. Only Advaita Vedantin says, if you go by Shastram Pramanam, Atma Anekatvam is never possible. Ishvara cannot be away from you. Atma Anekatvam means what? At least two Anekatvam is there. Jivatma, Paramatma. So many Jivatmas. Understood? Vishishtadvaitam says, Dvaidam says, Sankhya says, Yoga says, all philosophers say there are so many Atmas. Bhagavan Shankaracharya says, go by Shastra. Why you bring your Kapola Kalpitam into the Shastra Pramana? It is your imagination, maybe the perception also. Perception is not the proof for proving its existence. Eko devaha sarvabhuteshu gudaha sarvavyapi sarvabhutantaratma karmadyakshaha sarvabhutadivasaha sakshi cheta kevalo nirgunascha. Shvetashvara Upanishad. Kevalaha nirgunaha you are. But what you say? I am Bahu, connected with Bahu. Atma Bahutvam, everybody asserts. I am not Ishvara, everybody says. To know I am not Ishvara, what is the need for coming to Shastra Pramanam? What is the need for Sadhana Chaturthi Sampatti? What is the need for doing all bhakti sadhanas? I told you na, that barber example, sannyasi and his disciple and one barber. The disciple was not willing to understand. Advaitam is the fact. How Advaitam is the fact? So in between he went out and spent 12 years and gathered all the idiotic logics. In logic also there are a lot of idiots are there. Logicians they are called. In Kathopanishad also Yamadharmaraja says, Tarkena madihi na apaniyaha. By your logic you are not going to gain your Swarupa Lakshana. In Brahma Sutra, Tarkasya apradhisthana. Tarka cannot establish the Satyam. Because through Tarka, you can argue this way also, that way also. One example I will give. What is the Adharam for curds which is kept in the pot? Pot is the Adharam for curds. Pot is the Adharam for curds. Like this you can argue. Again you can say, curds, without curds pot, there is no utility for pot. So, from utility standpoint, curds is the Adharam for pot. From Adhara Adheya standpoint, the container content standpoint, pot is the Adharam for curds. From the utility standpoint, curds is the Adharam for pot. Understood? From the standpoint of Rakshakaha, Rakshitaha, protector, protected, Raja is the Adharam for country, Praja, from one standpoint. Without Praja, where is Raja? So who is Adharam for whom? For this Srishti, Ishvara is Adharam. Janmadhyasya yatonvayat. Adhara is Ishvara. From one standpoint. Here standpoint is what? Karana Karya standpoint. Without Srishti, where is Ishvara? To whom you are Ishvara? Tell. So logic can dislodge anything. That is not the proof. Therefore only Tarkasya Apradhishtana. You cannot come to any conclusion by logic. That is why science is not able to come to conclusion about anything in the world. They will never tell this is what lost. They will tell this is what we found. Are just the opposite you are telling. Sometimes you tell alcohol is good for health. Sometimes you tell alcohol is bad for health. What is right? In that condition, that is right. In this condition, this is right. Then what you will follow? So there is no last word in science. Why you know? Because it depends upon Pratyaksham and Anumanam. Neither Pratyaksham is the proof for the reality, nor the Anumanam can be the proof for reality. But Shastram is the unnegatable proof. Nobody can disprove Shastra. When Shastra says you are Kevalaha, you are Kevalaha. Atma Bahutvam, Jagat Bahutvam, all rejected by your daily experience. It is a day-to-day experience. When Shastra says this Vyavaharika Srishti is Mithya, subject to arrival and departure, when it says, we consider in Pralayam time it will depart, or my death time I will depart. Like, daily, when you go to sleep in dream, it has already departed. The place where you sleep, you don't get up from the same place, you know. Because the earth itself is rotating. You are thinking that south side I put my head, I get up from the south side only. No. 6 hours it has come to east. From south goes to east. Anti-clock, na? So, the perception which you have in Jagrata Avastha is rejected daily. And you have accepted that the perception you had in dream is a Mithya one. You yourself accepted. Same thing only for Jagrata also. So therefore, Atma Bahutvam Nasti, Atma Anekatvam Nasti, Ekaha, Kevalaha, Advitiyaha, Nirgunaha. What is the proof? Pratyaksham. Vyavahara is the proof for your Adhyasa. The very existence of the Shastram is the proof. It is assertion, you see. If Shastram exists, you agree? That is the proof. If you are not idiot, why a teacher is required, please tell, in the creation? What a thinking capacity of Bhagavan Shankara, you see. See, in Srishti, you accept knowledge is there. If you are not idiot, what is the necessity of knowledge in this Srishti? What is the necessity of pramanam for that knowledge? What is the necessity of teacher of that knowledge, if you are not idiot? So, very existence of Shastram, not only your activities as the proof for Adhyasa, the very existence of Shastra. That's what that sannyasi says to the disciple. When he came back to prove that Dvaitam is the Satyam, Acharya told, Are, even the barber, when I bow down to him, you are addressing, you are Ishvara. He says, I am not Ishvara. When a barber knows that I am not Ishvara, to know I am not Ishvara, you studied 12 years. What type of study it is? What type of study? Your ignorance is still concretized. If you don't gain the knowledge that I am Ajaha, Nityaha, Shatyaha, Ekaha, Advitiyaha, all other knowledge are concretizing your Ahankara, Abhimana. That is why any knowledge cannot remove this Abhimana. Except this Atma Jnana, no knowledge in the creation, no department of knowledge in the creation can make a person to say, I am all. No person will love all through any knowledge. No person will accommodate all through any knowledge. Even if he is a psychiatrist who advises this patient, please accommodate, please adjust with your family. What do you do? So Shastra says, unless you gain, you cannot be free from, unless you gain this knowledge which is revealed by Shastra Pramanam, you cannot be a happy person, fulfilled person. Therefore only Shastram is there, to make you understand, not to convert you as fulfilled one. All other philosophers and religious community accepts this Bahutvam, accept this Parichinnatvam, then they try to give some solution. From Charvaka onwards. You are Dehaha, I accept. Therefore, nicely eat and enjoy. Charvaka says. Others say you are not Dehaha, but you are mind. Your Parichinnatvam is a fact. Therefore, you practice spiritual practices, do japa, meditation, Ishta Devata Darshan will happen. Then you pray, get the boon that Lord, Prana Prayana Samaye Kapavada Pittaihi Kantavarodhana Paranam Kutaste. When you ask whether I will remember you or not, therefore Apodeki, Pode Solivaite, that time I may not remember you. Now itself you take my name in your book, and when I depart, you come and lead me. Asatoma, Sadgamaya, Tamasoma, Jyotirgamaya, you take me to another loka. There I will stay as same idiot only to serve you and to do Pada Puja to you. What to do? Bhagavan has to accept it. Because you want to continue to be an idiot. So okay, continue. For me it is time pass. Making a Rajaputra as a servant by a minister. For minister it is a time pass. Rajaputraha does all seva karma. Seeing that, minister will have vicarious happiness. That's what all devatas are having with regard to human beings. Akhanda Vastu, he has to rule us. We are ruling him because he is idiot. He doesn't know he is Akhanda Vastu. Therefore, he is under us. When he tries to get away from our slavery, we will not allow. Therefore, only any spiritual practice, if anybody does sincerely, first food will come. Nice food will come. If you do japa, nice food will come. That's why I say, anybody says that the food is problem in our home, nobody cooks Swamiji, do japa, good food will come. At least for nice food sake, you do japa. Bhagavan Nama will bring all the bhoga, because that is not the result of Bhagavan Nama Sankirtanam or Bhagavan Nama Sparanam or japa, but these fellows will send to divert you, not to continue with you, with your spiritual practice. Why? Because they want to keep under slavery. So one by one will come. Food will come. Next Vahana will come. In Kathopanishad, Bhagavan Yamadharmaraja, one by one he gives. Free of cost I give. Free when you give, that is the reason I say I don't want. People want always free things. Free you should not take, because nothing is free. While receiving anything from anyone, you are giving something, you may not be aware that you are giving something. So there is nothing called free in the transaction. Otherwise, karma nidhi will not work. If karma nidhi is the fact for vyavahara lokam, where is the free? So they take something from you, like the well-to-do nations give free money. In that agreement, all the natural resources from this nation we will carry to our nation. Because he is idiot. Take. It's only mud only, no problem. In that mud only, gold is there, magnesium is there, uranium is there. This fellow doesn't know how to extract that uranium. Shankaracharya says, with you also uranium is there. But you don't know how to extract. Come, I will teach you. Attend basics of Vedanta. I will at least make you to convince that something is there with you. And you will stop first begging. You stop complaining first. Being proud about your status comes little later, no problem. At least stop begging and crying and complaining and standing in queue. You go to temple, if there is no queue, go and say to Lord, hello Lord, how are you? Fine. Keep all the fellows happy also in their own way. You also be happy. To tell this you go. So Bhagavan Shankaracharya says, you are neither the Pramata, nor the Karta, nor Bhokta, nor Samsari. Then should I stop all pujas, all spiritual practice? No, you should not stop. Then why you are asking not to stop, to continue? To know this, you have to continue. So all pujas, spiritual practices, even Vedanta Vichara is the proof for your Adhyasa. As long as you require Vedanta class, what a guts is Bhagavan Shankaracharya. Even you are sitting in front of me hearing Vedanta Shabdam, that itself is the proof that you are idiot. If you don't need, why you sit here? Why you try to prepare yourselves as sadhana chatushtaya sampanna adhikari? Why you do all types of sadhanas? That is enough. That is the proof. So neither the Shastram can exist, nor your spiritual practices can exist without Adhyasa in your mind. If you know that you are Brahman, there is no need for you for Vedanta Shastra. No, Swami, at least you know you are Brahman. Na? Hey, Bhagavan Shankaracharya, at least you know you are Brahman. But still you are teaching, na? Brahman cannot teach. Brahman cannot be the student when you say. I will say, Brahman cannot be the teacher also. There is no Pramata in Brahman. There is no Karta. There is no Kartrutvam in Brahman. So the Pramata and teaching action, Karta, is there with you also. So are you also idiot? No. What I teach is not action. It is not karma. It is karma abhasa. Then the student says, if I do, it is karma. If you do, it is karma abhasa. How it is? Because I know that I don't do any action. If beggar begs, it is begging. If the actor begs, it is acting. If the Shastra Acharya teaches, that also is an action. But that is not Adhyasa Karyam. It is Jnana Karyam, Kripa Karyam, Karuna Karyam. You understood now? So all actions of a Jnani are Abhasaha. Adhyasa Abhasa. It doesn't bind him. It doesn't bind him. Suppose if you get up and go, you will sit in samadhi, in meditation. Shivoham, Shivoham. Na sanna sanna sadasanna mahanna chanahu nastri napuma naja napumsakam ekam bijam. Like that you will sit. I am not a human at all. Where is the question of being a teacher? Na sanna sadasanna mahanna chanuhu nastri napuman naja napumsaka eka bijam. Like that he will sit. Name dvesha ragau, name lobha mohau, madonaiva menaiva matsarya bhavaha. Na dharmo, na charto, na kamo, na mokshaha. Chidananda rupa shivoham. That is why no jnani goes and puts a board that I am jnani, come to me, I will teach you knowledge. No jnani puts. Acharya. All tries to hide. That is why Bhagavan Shankaracharya thought these fellows are all hiding. So how to bring them to the society? At least 12 years once you please come. Attend in Kumbh Mela. That's called Kumbh Mela, you know. Bringing the knowledgeable people who are hiding from the society, hiding in forests and caves. There is a Mela, 1 or 2 souls who are searching for guidance will get associated with these grand people. That is the purpose of Meda, all Meda. So, every Vyavahara of an Ajnani is Samsara Karanam. Every Vyavahara of a Jnani is not Samsara Karanam. It is Leela. Now you understand what is the meaning of Leela. Many people ask, if we steal, it is called stealing. If Krishna steals, it is called Leela. How it is? Because he is knowledgeable. Knowledge makes difference. Like actor, acting as a beggar. Whether he is a real beggar or acting beggar, how you know? You ask him. Hey, to perform this role, I got 1 crore rupee. Where is the question of begging, real begging? Understood? So, all the actions of Jnani or Mithya is the knowledge in the mind of the Jnani. He always says, Nadatte kasya chit papam nachaiva sukrutam vibhuhu ajnanena vrutam jnanam tena muhyanti jantavaha naiva kinjit karomiti yukto manyeta tattvavid. Tattvide na aham kinjit karomiti manyate. Therefore, Adhyasa is the cause of all human suffering. Therefore, Adhyasa is the harmful one. Sarva anartha hetu. Cause for all problems. Adhyasa sattve samsaratvam. Adhyasa nivruttau samsara nivrittihi. Adhyasa has to be removed from your mind. The next question, how to remove? How to remove the error in my mind? How to remove the error of seeing a snake? Put torchlight. Because Adhyasa itself is the result of Ajnanam. Since real rope is not visible to you, you have imposed your imagination of snake in that rope. How to get away from the snake? Make the rope visible to you. That's all. So, Adhyasa nivrittihi is possible only by Ajnana nivrittihi. As long as self-ignorance is there, there is no possibility of removal of error, self-error. If problem is in I, you get problem everywhere, in every situation, because I is connected with everywhere, every situation. It is like a person went to doctor. Doctor, wherever I touch, I get pain. Acha? Then doctor touched his body. Pain is there? No, doctor. When you touch, I don't get pain. Then again doctor tried. Touch the patient by patient's finger. Then he screams, pain, pain. Then doctor caught hold of that finger. The finger get hurt. So that pain is taken as pain in the body. The pain is in the only finger. The finger touches anywhere. So anywhere you touch, you get pain. Similarly, if problem is in eye, you get problem everywhere, in every situation, because eye is connected with everywhere, every situation. Therefore, Adhyasa is caused by Ajnanam. You want to get rid of Adhyasa, you have to get rid of Ajnanam. Adhyasa nivrittihi is possible only through Ajnana nivrittihi. How to get rid of this Ajnanam? That is why I say, Atato Brahma Jignasa. Ajnanam will be removed by Jnanam. Simple. With which subject you have Ajnanam, with that subject Jnanam. That's all. If you have a problem with rope, you have to gain the knowledge about the rope. That's all. Since you have a problem with eye, you have to gain the knowledge of eye. Who gives this knowledge of eye? Only one source of knowledge, Shastram. So Brahma Jnanam or Atma Jnanam has to be gained. Therefore only Sarve Vedantaha Asya Anartha Hetoho Prahanaya Atma Ekatva Vidya Pratipattaye Arabhyante. Fortunately, we have means to remove this error. Anartha Hetuhu, Sarva Anartha Hetuhu. Now, diagnosation happened. என்னன்னே தெரியல சாமி, எப்போ பார்த்தாலும் தலைவலிச்சுனே இருக்குது. Always I get headache. And to get headache, there may be 2000 reasons. Doctors say. Fellows go to medical shop and take paracetamol and swallow. Very harmful it is. So many reasons are there, maybe 2000 reasons. So one by one you have to find out how difficult it is. To find out the cause for a simple headache, it is difficult. Here Acharya has helped us to find out the cause for all problematic, painful things. What is that? Sarva anartha hetuhu, this adhyasaha error. If you are interested in removing it, because many people are not interested. They want to be idiotic only, because it is comfortable, you know. Being idiot is very comfortable. Being thinking only creates discomfort, always. Being idiot is very comfortable. Your life is carried away by incidents. That's why children are called prakruta manushyaha. Up to 6th age or 7th age, they are called prakrutaha, not samskaraha. Why? When you say them, you brush. Why should I brush? No, you have teeth. Then the child will point out, my pet dog is not brushing. Are that is dog, you are a human. So you have to educate and convince. You want to wear dress, you want to brush, you want to eat. Go on, you have to cajole. Orvai potuko, like that. So being idiot, being ignorant is comfortable. So people are not interested in becoming intelligent. Therefore only that mass religions survive. Many religions survive because of this mass mentality only. Many companies and their products survive. Fair and Lovely products survive how? Because of this mass mentality. Small error. Color of the skin as taken as my color. And that let the color of the skin be anything. Why you bother about? No, white color is good, black color is not. Small error in thought. That fellow is earning crores and crores of. Cosmetic industry is the biggest industry, you know. Billions of dollars. You go to airport and see the shops. I told you, no? One small bottle that Amma told that mother who was in that shop, Swamiji, it is not your product. Yes, I know. I simply asked, what is the price? She told 5,000 rupees and odd. Error. So people are comfortable and feel proud to be idiots. That is why when they see a person who committed for knowledge, as a sannyasi, as a mendicant, as an unattached person, they feel discomfort. They despise him also. They humiliate him also. But being a knowledgeable person, the sannyasi does what? Okay, they are children, they are ignorant. When Swami Vivekananda was traveling in train, two British fellows were talking in English, criticizing and scolding. Swamiji was hearing everything. He understood these fellows are with racial prejudice, so therefore they are criticizing me like that. So he kept quiet. That in that dialogue, one fellow says, hey, this man may know English. If he knows English, what will happen? Hey, these Indians, idiots, they don't know English. Like that. If he knows English, he may get anger, na? So he is not getting angry. You see, as though something we are pleasant, we are talking, he is smiling at us like that. But those idiots don't know. A knowledgeable will smile at idiot. Then when the TTR come, Swamiji spoke in English, beautiful English. Then they got wondered, Hare, this man knows English. They asked, do you know English? I understand whatever you have scolded. You, after understanding also, you kept quiet. Yes. Why? Because I don't take idiots seriously. Then what happened? All your prejudices are simply put under the feet of the knowledgeable person. So knowledgeable person doesn't have any prejudice, anything to react. He just forgives them and he enjoys them also. So all anartha will go away, only adhyasa goes away. Adhyasa can go away, only ignorance goes away. Ignorance will go away, only knowledge comes. Knowledge will come, only pramanam is there. Knowledge cannot be, Atmajnanam cannot be gained sitting in meditation, raising the kundalini, dipping in holy rivers, do anything. Knowledge will not come. Sahasra Koti Janma also you do anything. Knowledge will not come. Knowledge will come only by pramanam. If you are a pramata, qualified one. So, you go to any loka, same idiot, as idiot only will come back. Like Ravana. When you study the Puranas, you will understand whatever position you get, your idiocy doesn't go. Every devata gets humiliation by getting ahankara. Every devata, Brahmaji onwards. For Brahmaji, at least he should remember, I am Atma. He also forgets because of ahankara. What is this 5-year-old boy? Just because he lifted the mountain Govardhana, should I accept that he is Bhagavad Avatara? Come, play and get humiliation. Every devata. Surya devata gets humiliation. They are all jnanis. Then Swami, they are jnanis you are telling, then again they get humiliation and they get abhimana, ahankara when you say, if you ask, we are jnanis only. We know we will get humiliation if we have ahankara. To teach only playing this drama. We are drama valas. Actually, we are not affected. Surya Devata is a Guru. Guru var Anjaneya. Samasta Jnana Pokisham he was. So he also gets humiliated. He acts. How you know he acts or he suffered? You ask him. Do you have any problem to come under the feet of Lord Krishna? Hey Indra, you will tell, no, I don't have any problem. Because I know that he is Bhagavan. To teach the world only I came here. Understood? See, to school, both people should come. Imagine a school, only students, no teacher. Or imagine a school where no students, only teacher. Both should come to the school. This Jagat is the school. Devatas come and teach and give examination also. When they send nice food when you do japa, it's an examination for you. Whether you are carried away by food only. If you pass first exam, second exam, vehicle will come. Third exam, friends. Fourth exam, Naramba Urvasi. Fifth exam, a person who can make you anger. You have to cross Kama, then only Krodha will be tested. So, you have to cross food, then only cloth, that also you have to cross. Then vehicle, then popularity, then name, then prices, and then will come Ramba Urvasi, Indriya Sukham. If you cross all these things only, other Arishat Vargas are there, na? Lobha, Mada, Matsarya, those tests, they're very difficult it is. You have to pass. And we come across in Purana how the spiritual seeker struggled. Even we come across in the life of great saints, how they struggled to get rid of these small things, which we consider as small. According to them, that is the big enemy. Small desire, Swamiji. Ayo, that's small. Don't add small. You tell desire, whether it is small or big, only when it takes form, shape, only you will understand. Small desire for Ravana to humiliate Rama, he has carried Sita. What small desire? That has destroyed that fellow. So once you take first step towards the negative route, there is no guarantee that you will come back. First step will take to second step. Second step will take to. That's why these de-addict camps, what they say? Say no. First time itself. If you miss that no first time, there is no guarantee that you will tell no to second time. Therefore, gaining Brahmajnanam is nothing but preparing oneself with sadhana sadhushtaya sampatti and approaching a competent teacher who can operate the Shastram, and wherein Shastram speaks itself and we gain knowledge. Atma ekatva vidya pratipattaye sarve vedantaha arabhyante. This is the only route for your freedom. There is no other way for freedom. You go by any method as prescribed by other philosophers, other religious people. All their methods will improve your parichinnatvam. Like improving status of a broomstick by adding silk rope, by covering with golden cap. There is a golden cap broomstick in Padmanabha Swami temple, you know. Golden cap broomstick. The Raja, Trivandrum Raja comes and brooms daily. But still, what it is? Broomstick. All methods prescribed by other philosophers, including Vishishtadvaita and Dvaita philosophers, are improving your parichinnatvam because they accepted your parichinnatvam as the fact. Understood? Your parichinnatvam as the fact they accepted, and they are giving solution to improve that parichinnatvam. However much you improve, finally it is parichinnaha. Whatever dress you put to your pet dog, whatever dress, some people put cap, some glass also, some people put, we come across in YouTube, glass, and it peeps outside the car with all pride, with showing all its dress. Then tail also will be like this doing. Finally what you are? What that dog is? Dog only. Understood? So, various methods to improve your parichinnatvam is not going to make you to stop in improving. You will be running always, either to loka, deha to deha, you will be running. No other method is going to work in finding Purnatvam, which happen to be your own Swarupam. Therefore, Brahma Jignasa. Understood? Therefore, wherefore? Wherefore? Since all your human activities are born out of Adhyasam, since Adhyasam is caused by Ajnanam, since Ajnanam can be removed by Jnanam, therefore, Brahma Jignasa Kartavya. Understood? So, last 3-4 classes are the meaning for Ataha word. I told you, some 55 hours or 60 hours of class meant for meaning of word Atha. So, Atha means thereafter. Whereafter, having gained sadhana chatushtaya sampatti, therefore Ataha. Wherefore? Because all problems are because of your ignorance and ignorance born error. If you are interested in freedom, go for Brahma Jignasa. Why should I go for Brahma Jignasa? Should be answered by the word therefore. What is Brahma Jignasa? We will see in the next class. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat. Sri Ramakrishna.
खेलति ब्रह्माण्डे भगवान् खेलति ब्रह्माण्डे रूपेण